Hey, what's up everybody? Hope you're doing well, and if you're not, hopefully this video lets you relax a little bit so you are doing a little bit better. But in this video, I just wanted to talk about my favorite game, which is Forza Horizon 6. And, ooh, is that a real player? Nice. So, this is perfect. I just wanted to talk about how fun should not be complicated. Like, we play video games to have fun. And I feel like, hear me out. I have a point with this video. I want to talk about how single player games should be carried by the single player experience. Online games should be carried by the community of players, not the game itself. Does that make sense? So what I'm trying to say here is Forza Horizon 6, let's be honest, the single player in the campaign is almost non-existent. So, you know, it's an online game, right? You boot into the game, and by default, this is a big open world. Come on, Corvette. You know, you're online with real players. So, interacting with the other real players should be the star of the show. And I guess what I'm getting at is the festival playlist is a miserable chore. You know, kudos if you like doing it, that's great for you, but I can't stand it, and I'm so happy that online I'm hearing a growing consensus of people saying like less than positive things about the weekly festival playlist. I have been against that for as long as I can remember, but my point is let the online, like, let the other players be the superstar of the game. Like, see how I'm driving with this C7? First of all, what is with the lobbies? Like, I just checked Steam and it said 15,000 players are currently online playing this game. But we'll be lucky if we see anyone other than just ourselves in this one C7. So, I think, you know, a lot of people have been saying, like, what is missing in gaming lately? And I can tell you there's a lot of different theories, but in my opinion, it's that online games feel lonely and isolated, which is weird, right? Everything is online now, which is, you know, whatever. Like, a good single-player offline game is amazing. Those are going to continue to exist. But I'm saying, you know, a lot of mainstream games have online features, or, you know, they're online first or whatever. That's fine. But if that's going to be the case, let the other players shine. The community is the whole reason these games are fun. Remind me, well, I'm not talking to anyone, just a camera, but later in this video, I want to talk about my other favorite game, a real-time strategy game from a long time ago. But I just feel like modern games, they're online, but they're like lonely and isolated. I don't know if it's companies trying to save money on server costs, or like they don't want us talking to or communicating with real other players. Like, they just want us buying DLC. I don't understand how this benefits publishers or developers or whatever, but I don't know. Like, if a game is online, let that be the focus. I know I'm repeating myself, but okay, here's what I wanted to say. See how you got me in this C7? There should be not missions, but like there should be things in the game that reward or that like gamify, like understanding how to like drive well with others, or like have fun with, like, organic fun, unstructured play with others, just organic fun. Like, that should reward you. There should be some like sense of progression tied to that. Like, how hard, like, that can't be that hard to implement, because I'm telling you right now, that's, out of the people that buy this game, like the ones that are the loyal supporters that buy every single game they churn out, I'm telling you right now, that's what like 80% of them, 90% of them would want, is just like some social features in the game. You know, like, look how popular No Hezi is. People just want to cut up with other real players. Like, it's not rocket science. So, again, why are we not running into more players in this lobby? Why are there not like missions or something to like reward me for doing what I want to be doing anyways? That's what's missing in these games. Hoki Hoshi put out a great video lately of talking about like the community aspect. You know, these games used to be all about community, and I just have to agree wholeheartedly. A game that is online like this It's about car culture. Like, it should just be more about the players in the community. I don't want to be told what to do in a festival playlist. Like, the game needs to get out of its own way and let the players be the star of the show. Like, imagine how cool it would be if, like, another Supra pulled up right now. Like, what if, like, like a GT3 R, like, what if there should just be more players? Like, imagine how fun that would be. Just everybody pulling up and cruising. And my point is it's not rocket science. I was the other day, I was with my son. I took him to the playground. I was watching him play. He's about to be 2 years old. And I was watching him play with another kid that came up. And my point is, like, spontaneous, like, unstructured play is so simple. Like, it's not rocket science to make something fun. Humans inherently, they just want to play and have fun. And this game is such a cool open sandbox. Look, the C7 and I are still cruising. This is all we want, man. Oh, nice. Was that old Challenger? Like, just base the game around this. The lobby shouldn't be empty. Give us some kind of missions or progression that is based around just being fun to drive with. Holy smokes. Like, there's 800 cars in this game. It's fun to see what other people are driving. It's fun to see how they've modded it. It's fun to cruise with them. So that's all I got. It's just, now I was going to talk about my other favorite game that has nothing to do with driving, but it's this, I act like it's an obscure game that no one's ever heard of. StarCraft 2. Okay, in that game, like, when you first booted it up, it would, like, let you, like, join different chat rooms, and you were, like, encouraged to, like, it just made it really easy to, like, party up with people or start a group chat and, like, practice with each other or, like, scrimmage against each other. And I don't know, I guess I'm just saying, like, the older games, it felt like it was easy to, like, make friends in these games if you had, like, similar interest in the games or, like, similar things you wanted to do in the games. And all of that has been moved off the games, like, onto Discord, and like you have to already have people before you launch the game. Whereas games used to facilitate that. Like, games used to be the place where you could meet people and coordinate and do similar like-minded events that were fun. That to me is where this game could just get so much better. And now I know they have the Find Convoy feature, and you can, like, search based on, like, just driving, just cruising, drifting, racing, whatever. But it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I've tried it. It'll put me in lobbies that literally have one other player. It's just not a good system. It needs, I don't know what's wrong with the servers or the way that's coded, but it needs to be something that is more of, like, a mainstream part of the game that you don't have to hunt in menus. Like, most people that play this game are never going to organically find that feature. And second of all, no one's going to actually play it the right way. You need to, like, incentivize and reward. Like, give people a reward for... Here's all I'm going to say. Just hear me out. Get a group of 100 of your most passionate players that play this game. Some of them can be casual, that don't play it that often. Some of them can be, that play it nonstop. But get them in a room and ask them, okay, what would make this game really fun for you in terms of online and, like, missions and progression? And then just create incentives and rewards that reward you for playing the game that way. That's really what's missing, in my opinion, with this game, is, like, the way that people want to play it doesn't reward you for anything, and all of the things in the game that actually give you rewards feel like a chore because no one wants to play the game that way. So, nice. We just did, like, a full lap. I still think it'd be really cool if there were more players in the lobby. If there was, like, 3 or 4 or 5 of us. But, yeah, I don't think that would be that hard. I don't think it's rocket science. And none of that has to disrupt, the main single player of this game that makes it so accessible to a wide... Look, I'm well aware that this game makes so much money, and people who don't know the first thing about cars play this game. I'm not asking to make the game less accessible to those people. By all means, keep everything that makes this game accessible to the huge audience. Keep it that way. The game should be accessible to a huge, wide audience. But there's ways there's so many easy ways to like keep that accessible nature of the game and add some features to free roam that appeal to more of the loyal, long-standing fans of the series and the genre. You know? We've got it all. Like, the game already has it. Like, everything that this game would need to give those type of players exactly what they want is here. So, that's my rant. That's all I gotta say. Oh, did I finally lose the C7? I think we lost him. No, we didn't lose him. It's like Homeward Bound at the end when the dog comes running back. He's here. We didn't lose him. Yeah, just I don't know. This was inspired just because, you know, I've been seeing a lot of. Lord knows I've complained about this game a lot, but I've been seeing a lot of complaining in videos that are being critical of it lately, and it's just I fired up the game and I had so much fun. Last night I was cruising with a Mitsubishi Evo, and it was a different C7, and it was just fun. The three of us, our cars, I don't know if they were like similar upgrade levels, but we were just cruising on the highway system. We did like 3 laps together, just strangers, and it was so much fun. You know, if one of us crashed, we all waited for each other, just cutting up traffic. We were going fast, and we were going like max speed. And then I got on, you know, later that night, and then earlier today, and I was really struggling to find anyone in the open world to drive with. So I guess all I'm saying is, if your game is online, let the other players be the star of the show. Like this, here, I know the odds of any people who work on this game ever seeing my videos is basically 0. But here's what I'm trying to say. This C7 that I've been driving with, this real person, that whoever's driving this C7, this stranger, is infinitely funner, more fun. I don't know if funner is a word. Is more fun, more interesting, more captivating to me than any festival playlist. It's a real player, just like me. This is some real dude driving, like, just cruising, unstructured play. That is what a lot of people want. It's so much more fun than go through this speed zone, go through this speed trap, go off this jump. No, it's an online game. I want to play with other people. I just want to have fun with other people, you know? Spontaneous. Look at this guy. This guy's the star of the show. Okay? Driving around with this dude who I will never meet in real life. This is more fun than any festival playlist. This is why I get on the game. I just want to drive around with people. And I'm telling you, look, we haven't seen like anyone else. This should not be that hard to do. Like, it should not be such a rare occurrence to find someone to cruise with, you know? So, and just, boy, anyone who's watching this gotta be getting mad at how much I'm repeating myself. But I don't know. I like videos that are a decent length. So you got, hey, talking into a camera and mic without repeating yourself, you know, live without a bunch of editing is harder than it looks. So, long story short, just make online games social again, you know? And there should be an option to like a friend list in-game. Like, if I wanted to add this guy as a friend, I shouldn't have to add him as an Xbox Live friend, because that seems, you know, I'm not there yet, you know? Like, let's keep things casual. I don't want to add him as an Xbox friend. I just want him as a friend in this game. What happened to that, too? Like, just game-level friends instead of, like, network-level friends. You know, there should be a casual way. Hear me out, too. You could have in-game friends. Not even friends. What if I could just, like, mark this guy or flag this guy? Like, give him a green flag. Like, yeah, this guy's fun to cruise with, right? And then if he gave me a green flag, then, like, anytime we log in, boot up the game, if the other person's online, like, it's much more likely to put you in the same session or lobby with them. Not a convoy, not a party. Just, like, that you would actually bump into them in the open world. How cool would that be? How cool would that be? Right? Like, there's just so many things like that. I don't think you realize, like, if they actually brainstorm. Here's the sad part. How amazing this game is. And how it's so good at so many things. If they just brainstormed these kind of features that I'm talking about, like, I'm not a game designer, and I'm coming up with these ideas. Like, imagine if all the talent at these game studios like gave the people what they wanted. It would just be so cool. It would be so cool. Anyways, just gamify this experience. Go look at how popular No Hezi is, okay? Now, that should tell you that, like, just give us what the people want, you know? Anyways, I'm having a lot of fun with this game still. I know I complain about it a lot, but it's sort of like an empty canvas. It's like a, it's like a sandbox. Like, you got to create your own fun. And I've been having a lot of fun lately, not playing the game the way it's supposed to be played. Like, I'm not doing races. Drifting is fun, but after a while, I don't always want to be drifting. Sometimes I just want to be going fast. And I've just been playing just driving with specifically this car, because it gives you so many skill points. You don't have to like be doing like destruction, kangaroo lumberjack, smack. Like, you don't have to be doing crazy stuff to get skill points in this car. It gets up to a 9x multiplier really fast. And I've just been, honestly, I just turned the HUD off and I drive in this car. Usually when I'm not recording, I'm going top speed. I can't concentrate and talk at the same time. But and just driving around the freeway system in this car with the HUD off, and I'm just racking up the skill points, which then you can use, to get money or other cars or whatever. But I've been having a lot of fun doing that. I tried to play the game the way that it wanted me to be. Like, I don't know what races you're supposed to repeat. The festival playlist is miserable to me. So that's my TED Talk. I just want to cruise with real players. I want a little bit of a reward for doing it. And just, if it's an online game, let the community be the star. Let the other players be the star. The events that your fans want to do, like the type of gameplay that fans kind of create the way the game should be played. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And that was the same thing in like StarCraft or not World of Warcraft, like Warcraft 3. That's what spawned Dota, right? Was the fans of the game created their own custom game mode and it took off. So it's like, listen to that. The way that your most passionate fans of your game want to play the game, like, they probably know like they're in touch with like the player base of what players actually want to be doing in the game. And I think the creators of this game just look at the sales figures and they're like, well, little Timmy and little Jimmy and Billy Bob bought the game. They gave us their hard-earned money, so they must love everything about the game. Or like, like money talks. So they're like, well, we're not going to change the game because we already got their money. I mean, you can't argue with that, right? That's true. But I think you could get even more sales if you made the game appeal to casual audience and, your hardcore fans. So that's all I got. Thanks for... Ooh, look at that. Look at that. That is incredible. Holy smoke. See, it's stuff like that. The C7 is long gone, but cruising with the C7, the graphics and lighting in this game, the car roster, this game is so good. I just desperately want it to be a little bit more fun in terms of cruising with others and just chilling out, man. Just playing the way we want to play. Anyways, thank you so much for watching my video. Probably the most repetitive and rambling video on YouTube, but hope you enjoyed it a little bit. Hopefully it was chill for you. And I think we're sitting at 5.3 thousand subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. Getting to yap about driving and games is my dream. I never thought I would get even more than like 3 or 4 views on any of my videos. So it means the world to me. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you soon.